Tonight, this Pinoy power puncher puts his undefeated record on the line, consisting of 13 victories. One bout even, all 13 victories coming by way of KO esta noche. From Bacoor, Cavite, the Philippines, WELJON Mindoro!
Sa panahon natin ngayon ay tila bibihira na lamang tayong makakita ng isang Pilipinong boksingero na exciting panoorin kung lumaban sa ibabaw ng lona. Nakagaya noon ni Manny Pacquiao na inaabangan talaga ang bawat laban niya. Pero ngayon ay mukhang meron na naman tayong bagong aabangan. Dahil mayroong umuusbong na bagitong boksingerong Pilipino na tila ba kasing exciting din ni Pacman kung lumaban sa ibabaw ng boxing ring. Dahil ang lahat ng kanyang mga nakakalaban ay pinapagapang niya sa ibabaw ng lona.
Shot from Mindoro, down goes good, John. Such thing as being too tough for your own good. Good John getting into a firefight. Doesn't have his like second knockdown of round number 2. Oh, for some reason I hear Teddy Atlas. You can close your eyes and hit the guy. Oh, big shot. Big right hand. And couple extra seconds. Mindoro trying to swarm another knockdown. Oh, shot down the inside. Oh, a right hand. This is over.
At ito ay walang iba kundi ang batang boksingero na si WELJON the Trigger Man Mindoro. Kung excitement lamang sa laban ang pag-uusapan, ay tiyak na masisiyahan kang panoorin siyang lumaban dahil sa kanyang nakakapangilabot na kartada na may 14 na panalo at may kasamang 14 din na knockouts at wala pang talo. 100% knockout ratio ang tangan-tangan ng batang ito. Marinig pa lamang ng kanyang kalaban ang kanyang talaan ay paniguradong kikilabutan na sa takot ang mga ito. At ngayon ay makakalaban niya ang isang Kolumbianong boksingero na si DORMEDES POTES na kilala din bilang isang knockout artist. Dahil mayroon din itong napaka-impresibong record na 14 win na may kasamang 10 knockouts. Kaya naman exciting din ang magiging laban na to dahil parihong malakas ang dalawang boksingero. Kaya naman heto at hindi na natin patatagalin pa at panoorin na natin ang pinakahuling laban nitong ating kababayan na may alias na The Trigger Man. Pero bago yan, paki-like mo muna itong ating video at mag-subscribe ka na rin sa ating YouTube channel. Maraming salamat mga sir. Sa pagsisimula ng unang round ay tila nagsusukatan muna ang dalawang boksingero.
55 kilogram middleweight. Two accomplished operators, and the man wearing the black trunks trimmed with gold is the undefeated professional WELJON Mindoro. 14 fights, 1 draw, 13 wins, all of them champion. Still the last American male to claim Olympic gold. Larissa Shields, of course, took 2 Olympic titles in London and Rio. He said the ring IQ of he doubled it up, not too accurate with the second pair of lead lefts, but he said that he intends to use that shot to frustrate the puncher. He said he's been in with punches. He lands a looping roundhouse right. He says that the pressure that he will bring with his elusiveness, his ring craft and variety will just render Mindoro's frustrated figure and to start looking for the KO. And in the meantime, Camilleri told me that he will be piling up the points. That this an opportunity for the man from Melbourne to Sydney to manage the Competitive Boxing School. Contest continues, moves into that role early this year. Right cross, left up, left hook to the body. Left hook on the inside, landed by Camilleri. Again, Camilleri just content to box behind a low-held guard. Down with that right hand, the left hand wandering around, darting laterally, goes left and right. Camilleri. John Mindoro hit him against the ropes, bringing square and nearly did get through the power drive and right cross. And unload a couple of punches to the body, left hook after turning the table. there from Camilleri, but then Mindoro backing his man across the ropes with a forward foray, but keeping his composure under fire and answering with a single was Camilleri. Mindoro just seeking to end that little coming together with a right uppercut, but pulling the trigger first against the trigger man is Camilleri. Now backing him up to his own corner with nudging right uppercuts, and it's physical on the inside. So action just on the edge of range as Camilleri continuing to be, oh, what a beautiful left jab, my goodness, came out on an upward trajectory from out of the line of sight of Mindoro, from around the kneecap, just cracked right into his face to disrupt his forward movement. Beautiful shot with that lead left from Camilleri. The two men test the tension of the strands just above our commentary position. Approaching the halfway stage with the overhand right from Camilleri with a speculative shot. Continuing to move effectively, laterally both clockwise and counterclockwise. Mindoro, quick-footed with his advances, trying to close the gap, but invariably the man breaking the standoff by letting his hands go first is Camilleri, and it's a disruptive staccato rhythm that he's boxing at. And Mindoro hasn't yet got to grips with that rhythm to demonstrate his own time. Even though he's in with a noted knockout artist, Camilleri goes by the nickname of Pacquiao, 14 wins of his 29, coming via the short route, remember, and there's that disruptive left hand once again. And Mindoro reduced to swinging and missing with his vaunted backhand. Tried the lead left hook, but blocked effectively by the gloves and forearms of Camilleri. Mindoro continuing to shape up nicely. Camilleri, again, dynamic figure up in the boxing ring as he circumnavigates, back skimming against the ropes. Turns the tables once more. Matira tends to accept the clinch before the intervention of the referee. Separate the two. Closing second of the second round. Again, just though Mindoro made his man miss and came out of a crowd with a speculative overhand right. The dynamic
20 seconds in the second round that he had in the first, where Mindoro got on top of him a little bit. So that kind of wind that was in the sails of Mindoro at the end of the first, he's taken it back out again. And he did a good job of negating him and using that lead left, that jab well enough to score like he does there. I really like fights like this because it's quite a simple formula, isn't it? You've got one fight.
Pero sa pagtungtong ng pangatlong round, ay tila ba nasasaktan na mula sa mga pag-atake ni Mindoro itong Australiano. At mukhang nakaramdam na rin ito ng takot dahil sa tindi ng lakas ng mga kamao nitong ating pambato.
Two-shot salvo to the body from Mindoro, perhaps his best punches of the entire contest as he sunk his feet into the canvas and got real leverage onto his shots. But now it's Camilleri walking down the knockout artist, and he's teeing away to the body before cupping away with a right hook to the head. And again, it's a question we often pose when you've got a man who is used to touching opponents and seeing them fall. Will the curse of the puncher befall WELJON Mindoro tonight? Still early days, of course, in this battle for the Asian Continental title at 75 kilograms. But oftentimes, when a puncher is landing cleanly and the opponent is still there, sometimes the puncher's instinct can be to just dig away harder. And even though they say they're prepared to go the distance, and no doubt physically they are, and sometimes play tricks in the mind of the expert finisher. That is what the trigger man has proven to be during his professional career to this point, having made his debut in 2019. Camilleri with a cuffing right hand and then tying his man up to waltzing back to the space of centre ring. He's boxing a clever physical contest. Left-right combination not too far away from Mindoro, but Camilleri tucking up behind his shoulder to ward off the incoming fire. And again, it's a disruptive lead left that he's continuing to work behind Camilleri. Proffering the half-cover guard. There he fired an overhand right. The left hook which followed may have glanced the nose of Mindoro after the right hand was inaccurate. Clocking up the miles on his fistic odometer as he glides around the perimeter of the ring. Camilleri Mindoro, again, when Andy and I were observing him work out at the Rocky Road Gym, as a flashing left-right combination catches the advancing Mindoro from Camilleri. He's possessed of that timing that just produces a distinctive sound. Overhand left with a barroom brawl of a blow from Mindoro. Couldn't quite find a range as he walked his man down, but Camilleri landing with the inside of the glove, and then an altogether cleaner right hand, and another one from Camilleri, followed by a left hook, boxing beautifully off the ropes as Mindoro tries to respond with a right uppercut of his own. But he's walked back across the ring by Camilleri, who is just neutralizing the bombs that are housed in the boxing gloves of the left and right fist of Mindoro. Camilleri, no stranger to going the 10-round distance, so 8 rounds for this Asian title won't hold any fears for him. Again, it's a very dynamic manner of boxing. As for Mindoro, who bulldozed his man back to the ropes and lands with a right cross, clever.
At dito sa pang-apat na round ay nagmistulang punching bag na lamang ang kalaban nitong ating kababayan. At di kalaunan ay itinigil na rin ang laban.
Count after hooks and uppercuts began to crash home against Camilleri. Oh, that's a beautiful right hand on the resumption, but now Mindoro has got his man going and is seeking to demonstrate that he is a precise and merciless finisher once again. It's an awful long time to negotiate. Beautiful left hook, but then a right hand in response from Camilleri. But Mindoro really is finding the range on his punches now and wearing all of them flush. Is Camilleri. He's endured a torrid minute and 10 seconds so far. He's taken a standing count. Back into the breach steps Mindoro. Senses that he's got his man going. He's wrestled him down to the canvas. That gives him some brief respite. The referee wipes the gloves clean and he's walked onto a shot, which was an uppercut, which sends Camilleri to the canvas to take the second count of the round. There's still a minute and a half to go in round number 4, and against a finisher like Mindoro, that could well be a long 90 seconds. Camilleri on the ropes above our commentary position, bobbing and weaving, trying to hold off, but he's taken a right uppercut, and the towel has come in from Dino Billinghurst in the corner of the Australian Joel Camilleri, stopping this contest early and exuberant upright.
You absolutely do, and we were wondering, weren't we, in between rounds, whether at the end of the 3rd round there was a danger sign there because he was starting to fight Mindoro's fight more, and was that because he was confident, was that because his team was slowing down, and then right at the start of the...
Oh, what a presentation party on hand to give the prize to WELJON Mindoro.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, we go to your judges' scorecards. Pardon me. The contest ends in round number 4. The official time, 1 minute and 40 seconds of round number 4. Therefore, your winner by TKO from the Philippines, the Triggerman, WELJON Mindoro!
So, WELJON Mindoro retains his undefeated record and extends his perfect KO faith in his power, and once he got his man going, well, he unloaded the heavy artillery and got his man out of there because the towel came in from his corner.
Absolutely. We said, didn't we, 5 rounds is a long time, and Camilleri done well up until that point. He had a plan, he stuck to the plan, and then maybe just deviated from it slightly, but I don't want to be too critical of him because you have to give credit to the winner always. I mean, Mindoro didn't really look too frustrated at any point. He had pockets of success up until then. At the start of the 4th, he got stuck in straight away, really. But he's got a chin on him too, because as he was coming forward, Camilleri nailed him with some clean shots, and he just walked straight through them, and that's not good, is it? When you're the opponent throwing them, when you see somebody just gobble them up and keep coming. And I think this was the point at which he had him penned back in the corner there. He was clubbing him around, and the referee stepped in for the standing count. You can maybe make a case in ropes for keeping him up there. It's not inconceivable. Either way, it wasn't going to have too much bearing on the outcome. The did give him a little bit of time to recoup, but when they got going again, I think this uppercut that he came onto was backwards to his Cavalieri, so we couldn't really see it. But in the end, he ended up on the canvas and he got back to his feet. Kind of half landed, didn't it really? But he got back to his feet. By that stage, they were decided that they'd seen enough. There was still plenty of time remaining in the round, and he was unraveling, wasn't he? You could see that he lost that kind of rigidity and tensile strength, and with a puncher like that, he could well have got knocked clean out. And if you're in the corner, your job is to stop that happening, if you can. You can't always, can you? But in certain circumstances you can, and that was one of them. They did it, so well done to them for that. I don't think the referee would necessarily have let it go on too much longer, but
So yun lamang ang video natin sa araw na to. Mag-iwan lamang ng inyong komento at huwag mo sana kalimutang mag-like at mag-subscribe. At i-share na rin ang ating video. At muli, daghang salamat.